What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of Double Dribble. Before we get into today's episode, I just want to quickly say thank you to all the recent subscribers we've gotten. After the NBA draft, we had a couple videos do really well, and we gained a good amount of subscribers from those videos. So if you're one of those subscribers, I just want to say thank you. If you've been a long-time subscriber, I also want to say thank you for all the support. We appreciate all the new subscribers, all the old subscribers, all the support, all the comments we get in all these videos. We really appreciate it all. So if you're not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. Help us out. Make sure you leave a like down below, leave a comment. We really appreciate it all. So let's go ahead and get into today's video. So today I want to talk about who I think could be the next superstar or star, out of the 2022 NBA draft class. Who do I think is the one player that could become, kind of the best out of that class and the star, out of that draft class. And as you can tell by possibly the thumbnail, title, the videos that's playing right now, I think that player could be Jabari Smith Jr. I think out of all the players that he has the potential to be the star out of that draft, he's got a lot of attributes and a lot of things that could allow him to be that star player out of this draft class. But there's kind of one thing that I think that could possibly hold him back or not allow him to kind of reach that star level. So we'll get into that in a little bit. But let's go ahead and talk about Jabari Smith a little bit. So Jabari Smith Jr., he is a 6'10", 220-pound kind of power forward, small forward, just a forward, I guess you could say. He was just recently drafted third to the Houston Rockets, and he played at Auburn his freshman year, and at Auburn he averaged 16.9 points per game, 7.4 rebounds, 2 assists per game, 1.1 steals, 1 block per game. He did this while shooting 43% from the field. He shot 42% from the three on 5.5 attempts per game, shot 80% from the free throw line. So he's got really, really good stats. He did only average 28.8 minutes per game, 29 minutes per game. In college they play 40 minutes, so to only average 29 minutes out of the 40, I think is pretty interesting. I would have thought that he would average more minutes per game than he did. Judged by the talent that he is and knowing that he was going to be a top 3 pick in this year's draft, I would have thought he averaged more minutes. But he did average 29 minutes per game and put up really, really good stats. Had a good freshman year, and then, like I said, just recently got drafted, third overall to the Houston Rockets. In my opinion, I think he should have been the number 1 pick the whole time. He was kind of my number 1 pick in this year's draft class. I thought that he was the best player. I thought that he's the type of player that can develop into be a star someday. At 6'10", that small forward, power forward position, he can put the ball on the floor. He can shoot the three, extremely effectively. He can post people up. He can handle the ball. He can pass the ball. I think there's just a lot of things that he can do offensively. As well, he's got a lot of versatility defensively. He can guard multiple positions. At his size, he's got pretty good feet. He's got lateral quickness that he'll be able to switch on multiple positions, guard multiple positions. I think he can block shots, get steals. I just think there's a lot of things he can do on the basketball court, both offensively and defensively, and that's why I think that he, in my opinion, should have been the number 1 pick and was the number 1 pick for me, the whole time. Unfortunately, he did go third to the Houston Rockets, but I think that it's going to be a team that will allow him to shine, allow him to kind of play to his full potential, and really just continue to develop, work on his game, and get used to the NBA, and not have too many expectations or too much pressure on him. So really, in my opinion, like I said, I think that he has all the makings to be a superstar. Like I said, he can shoot the ball, he can put it on the floor. He's a good athlete. He's got good quickness, good good movement. He just moves fluid. He's got a smooth game. One thing he does need to work on, I feel like, is just kind of his overall strength and size. Continuing to work on his body as he gets to the NBA, a game that's more physical. I think he's going to have to guard some bigger players than he did in college, where they possibly post him up, try to just get into his chest when driving to the rim and just kind of go through him. So if he can continue to just work on his body, work on his overall, kind of physical strength, I think that would improve or help him improve his game even more for once he gets to the NBA and is kind of playing in that more physical, kind of physical league. So, you guys might be wondering, what's that one thing that, I kind of touched on at the beginning that, I think could possibly hold him back from being a star or the best player out of this draft class? In my opinion, I think it could be, and this could be a reach, because I think that there's not a whole lot wrong with his game, and this isn't a negative thing towards him at all. But I think that possibly, maybe his mindset or, kind of how he carries himself could, not allow him to be that star. From what I've seen, he's pretty humble. He's pretty kind of quiet, or kept himself not overly confident or cocky or anything like that. But it seems like most stars kind of have that kind of it factor to them, or that kind of chip on their shoulder, or supreme confidence in themselves. I wouldn't say necessarily cocky or anything like that, but just always feel like they're the best, and that and they're gonna kind of let people know it, I guess, in a way. After he got drafted, and I was watching an interview of him, and they're asking him what he's gonna bring to the Rockets, he was just kind of pretty modest, pretty I don't know, he just didn't really say a whole lot that I guess you'd expect kind of a superstar or a future star to say. Like I said, this could be an extreme reach on my part. I don't know. To me, it just always seems like stars have that kind of supreme confidence, almost, kind of walking that line between cockiness and just confidence. And everything that I've seen from Jabari Smith, he just doesn't have that. He doesn't put that out, into the public eye. But like I said, just let me know in the comment section down below if you think this is a reach. I'll accept it if everyone thinks that this is a reach. But I was just kind of trying to come up with one thing that possibly could be a negative, or not necessarily negative, but something to kind of hold them back from reaching that star level. So, let me know in the comment section down below your thoughts on this. Do you think Jabari Smith will be kind of the star out of this draft class? If not Jabari Smith, who do you think it will be? Make sure you leave that all in the comment section down below. I want to hear from all of you guys and your opinions. Also make sure you hit the like button on this video. Hit the subscribe button. Share this video with your friends, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.